Previously on Story Ark. We don't, okay? Actually, I thought it would be faster than me. Maybe I can get it to aggro and something else. Poison wyvern egg and another fire wyvern egg in there too. Okay, so there's no way. I was wanting to risk it, but no. Nah. Nah. That would have been suicide. That would have been suicide. Hey, Notretsam here. Please give the video a like and subscribe if you've not already. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Story Ark. We have a lot of teaming to do. A lot of teaming to do. 3 Moses, I don't know about that. But we're going to have to wait and see on that one. But for this episode, we have a huge area here and upstairs for breeding. So we are going to start filling this up with breeding today. I don't know exactly what dinos I have I can breed right now, but I built a big area and I'm a little concerned here because I honestly don't think any of this space here is going to be big enough for, say, Brontos or Gigas or Karchers in future. So I may have to build another building somewhere for that, specifically. We'll have to wait and see. Because it's going to be a while away before I tame them, I think. I do want to tame them actually, I wouldn't mind trying to tame one. Right, so let's see what we've got here that we can breed. I know we want RGs. I know I want to breed these RGs. Oh, I have 3 eggs on me. I forgot about the eggs. So I've got them to crack open as well. Let's see how we've got what we've got here as well. I forgot all about that. So it's actually been quite a while since I recorded another episode. Right, so I need to get an Adam and Eve from there too. What else do we have? I have Phylacolias. Yep, I want to get Adam and Eve from them as well. Basically the best stats for out of there too that I can get. What's that? That's a Dado. I need a female Dado. Right, Megadons, I'm going to do that. That's a deer morsel. I'm going to do that. Bees are buffaloes. I'm going to war to do that. So I'm doing that. So that's only the 2 things I've got right now. Yeah, because I don't have arms. I've got 2 females, so I need 2 males here before I can set them up. I can set the Argenteuses up, and I can set the Phylacolias up first, so we can do that. 2 there. 2 there. Behavior, enable man. Behavior, enable man. Now. Go over here and we will file a code there. Is that going to be closer? Yes, that is. Right, so now what I need to do is I need to burst out the pad of knowledge, which reminds me of stuff. Right, so RJ. And file a code. Right, and now we have to look at the stats here. Right, so let's see. 355. 355 is the best melee damage. So for that. Stamina and health. Sorry, if I go out of frame of my cam here while I'm doing this. And I think I just did that. 3.9k health for the RJ and 960 stamina. That's the main thing we want. But to be honest, this will make it a lot easier. This is if you're actually probably doing this yourself. I'll show you in a minute, actually. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm not sure I like the colour on you, to be honest. Right, anyway. 364 melee damage. That is definitely the best. That's really good melee damage, so it is. Really good melee damage, right? Health is really good in that too. Actually, the health is higher than that, the female. Interesting. Right, stamina. 1.2k, 1.7k. Oof, that is going to be really, really good. Right, so usually that is what I would do. I would take notes. I'm a little concerned about the audio right now. Is my audio going too loud? There's a new OBS update and the audio mixer looks completely different. It's kind of thrown me a little bit. Yeah, anyway, right, so this is usually what I would do. I would basically take a note of these stats, and if I'm actually manually doing this, like with this egg here is actually incubating right now. So since I have the soul terminals up here and I have this place pretty much covered, and what do you call it, air conditioners on the top floor, then yep, put in the bar trap. These will auto pick up. So it's basically an automatic system. And once one of these eggs crack, I'm going to show here now. I've showed this in the past in my episodes as well, but just in interesting full disclosure here, basically. We want to show this here. Didn't we have a station? Okay, 120 left on that. We have put team speed up to 3.0. Did I say that? I think I said that. I can't remember. So we did that. We put it back up to 3.0 from 2.0 because I've been playing offline because I've been exploring some maps online. Like, basically modded maps offline and stuff like that. So I've been checking them out, and as I've been playing it, I've been feeling like, you know, doesn't really seem to make too much of a difference. It does take longer, but honestly, nothing ever really happens. Right. So now that we have the egg on that one, we can basically go to this here, and we can see we have a female, but it's not the correct stats. So we're missing a weight and we're missing oxygen. Overall, that's probably not there. It's got a mutation as well, actually. Why do you have a mutation? Do you have a colour mutation? That's what you have. You have a colour mutation. Okay, so you have a colour mutation. Is that the 444, the green? I think that's maybe what it is. Do we have a green mutation on this somewhere? I don't see any green at all. I forgot to put single player on for this, by the way. I usually do this with single player on. Right. So we got there. See, that one there was short of 3 in the movement speed. We went from 30 points down to 27 points. Because there's a maximum amount of points assigned to each wild dinosaur. And there's basically split up into different points assigned to the 7 different stats. And you can see what they are there: 38, 33, 34, 33, 30. There, so you can see like 38 points on health equals 6,020. It works out on this here. And that's the kind of thing here. There we've got 42 points in there, so we've got most of them added in melee damage in this here, the file here. It's just 3 on the movement speed, which I'm not overly interested in that. This one's confusing me because I don't know too much about the colour side of hens. I don't know too much about the colour side of hens. But this has a mutation. And honestly, I'm not entirely certain what it's on. I definitely don't see any green. You can see that 444, the green, with the green box around it. I think that's a mutation. Yeah, I think the green actually just showed me the mutation, actually. The green around the box, that's just showing me the mutation, yeah. It's actually the orange colour, so we've got a mutation there, which I'm not overly interested in that. So we destroy them. Now, the plan here is to get more females. Basically, to get the Adam and Eve and get a bunch of females. And we'll have something like 7 females surrounding a male. And then we'll be able to crank them out a lot faster. Basically. and we'll get there and we'll be able to do mutations and all that, and then things will speed up. So that's the process we're about to go on here now. But for the moment here, I need to go up here. And we will move forward a bit here. We will drop that there. Not too much. Let's go over to this side here. And we will drop that there. And go here. Because these are going to grow up into being quite big. Now, what I need to do is I need to log off here and put single player on, because I don't breed without single player. There's just no point doing it here, because I'm single player, there's only me on here, so I'll jump forward until I have more to show you in the breeding side of things. Right, we're back. We didn't feel like we did a very good job in the intro explaining what we're actually doing here. We got a little bit distracted by the voice and the new audio mixer and that there. But we've got our first male. Basically, we've got the first male Adam. That is Adam here for our ODs. That's the best stats. Let's change the name of this and let's remember how to do that. Very bloody right now because itself is not up. You can see its stats. It's 524 melee damage before this is before any mutations to melee damage in future. We've got 960 stamina and 4.7k health. It's a really good Argentavis. Now we just need a female, so that way anytime we breed Adam and Eve, we always get the same stats. So we're just waiting for a female there. We still haven't got the stats in here, but at some point we will end up with more in here. We can actually show you a bit of these here, bit of stats, because like this one here, as you can see, all the 4925 is all that there stats like we showed you beforehand there. Probably would have been a better idea if we brought it back in when we actually had some examples in there, but we didn't do that. Anyway, the 3 eggs for the wyverns hatched. That was something else where we're going to say, and basically we want to keep that as the original breeding pair. So we put that in there, and any mutations we get in the future goes in there, right? So the wyverns, we got a female poison wyvern, so whenever we're breeding pair of poison wyverns, we couldn't do that. We've also got plenty of fire wyverns that we can breed here. We have 180 fire wyvern female. We got 160, 155 fire wyvern male, which is the highest we've got there. But that's 359.8. Melee damage, that's 376.6, 29 points. It's got 27 points in melee damage. It's actually not that bad. We could probably get pretty good fire wyverns there. However, I'm probably not going to breed wyverns right now. At some point in the future on this map, I will get the best wyverns between all my games. Because I have a number of wyverns on the Ragnarok game that I was playing in the past. There, so we've got that. So the moment we've got Adam here, and we're waiting to get the Eve on the female, and we're waiting to get Adam and Eve on the Philocolia, and that just froze there. But we already have 3 wyverns in there, so we're basically just looking to get death wyverns or death barges right now from there. There's nothing in here right now. Right, I'm going to jump forward in time until I have quite a few more eggs, basically dinos in that soul terminal. And I'll show you basically more information on that. Hey folks, so it didn't take us very long, but we swapped out the male here, Adam. First off, I was standing here for ages, and basically I didn't have the Argentavis on breeding. I forgot to set Adam here. But once we got it, the very first one we got is actually a female minion. We actually have an Eve already. Need rid of that poop. We just need to wait for that to basically breed up. We also have nannies upstairs. A nanny upstairs that will basically imprint on that for us. At least it should do anyway. We have plenty of stuff on that, don't we? You're powered from these over here actually. Where you powered, right? We've just got a bit. I forgot I had them completely nearly full. Right, so we have the Eve there, and now that actually took a lot quicker than we thought. You can see the symbol from the nanny imprinting on here as well. So these get imprinted automatically by the nanny. The incubation basically automatically hatches the egg. These soul terminals automatically grab the baby and put them in there, so I can come along here, and then look, and I can go through here. As you can see all the phylocoids we have. You see the minus numbers, and we have a mutation on this one as well. We got a blue mutation. But sadly we've lost 13 points on the melee damage. As you can see, it's went down to 29 from basically 42. We don't want that. We have 13 points we lost in stamina as well, and 3 in food. So that's clearly not the one we're looking for. We've got 2 of them. You've got these here as well, minus 15. That one's lost in melee damage. There, so we're looking for basically one sort of like this here, but without the minus 8, a 0 basically. So basically it's saying 26 and 0. Basically that's what we're looking for, and hopefully we can get the female first, because the female is the lowest level. If we can get the female to the highest stats first, we can then rotate this one out of the female, which will make it much quicker to get the male. That is what's happened here, because we have the male here. You take this one out of the ground. Give me a second, that's going to bother me in the ground. There. So that's basically what happened here. This is why this was sped up basically. And now we can get the inbreeding, and we can keep all the females that we get, and then we can surround Adam with all the females, and then we actually have a fully operational Argentinian breeding thing going on there, which I think I've showed this earlier in the season, but I'm sorry, yeah. Breeding is something I'm very much getting into. The one thing I don't understand, I need to put my camera up a little bit because it's 19 right now, before we do have lights around here. The one thing I don't understand is the colour mutations. Like, that's a colour mutation we've got there. So I think what we do, colour mutations, is you have to do a colour mutations line separately from the melee damage and all that stuff. I think that's the reason why our breeders in this game, they'll have like a colour mutation line, and then they'll have a melee damage mutation, but pretty much it's nothing but melee damage mutations, and then they'll have a health mutation line, and I think they try and combine that all together at the end. I think that's how it's done, but I don't know how to actually try and transfer like colours across, because to show you this, it's something I would like to learn, but it may not be as complicated as I think it is, but I think it is. Like, we've got a very cool blue colour here. That is a very cool blue, I like it. Well, it looks very cool, but sadly, this is basically, it's lost so many melee damage points, which is absolutely not what I want. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Right, seems I escaped out here, so basically none of these are any good to me. I think, it's got to be the blues and meditation, because none of that's blue over there. Coming from there, I need to get rid of these, so destroy control the terminal, which is another thing that makes things a little easier, and there we go, Argentavis. And there's another Eve. Right, so that is... Wait. I'm confused. I am confused. Confused here. So that's 224, that's 228, I know, I mean, you're not going to do it, but that's right. I usually want about 7 or 8. I actually get about 7 to 9 actually, I think, Eves. But I think it's 7, it's 7 with the Argentavis that I can surround Adam with there. If it's something like big, like a year on a finisher, I can usually get 9 surrounding the male. And there's usually I'll have a way to get into there to exchange out the baby in the middle. Basically the male in the middle once I get a mutation. And if you get a female mutation, you basically have to transfer, you have to go back to your original Adam. This Adam here, you need to keep this Adam, Because if you go back to the, you get a female mutation, you need to use Adam to transfer that mutation from the female back across to the male. So that's what you need to do. It's a whole thing. This is the path that we're going on, and then you might actually understand why we're actually just going to tame dinos now instead of breeding dinos, because there's a lot to do. So we are going to be spending tonight to doing that. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I built this. I knew some dinos could walk in here, but seriously, I don't have any things to... Yeah, I'm punching you until you run away into the water or something. Until I knock you out. We're going to try and knock this out with fist punches. You're trapped now, aren't you? What's going to happen first? Knocked out or kill? Oh, you managed to escape! Holy crap and a weasel. That is not how a baby should be born. Okay, we weren't planning that in the episode. But that happened. You're an RJ. You're definitely not Phalatoyus yet. Right, so I put it that way. Now I need to put these back on enable man. Enable man. Right. You fill it up, yeah, okay, so let's okay, so what we need to do is I don't want it to sub that right now. Okay, I think we actually need to move them upstairs, but I'll wait until this is finished first. That's my nanny said to put food on Dinosaur. I don't actually need to do that right now because they grow up so fast, but sometimes when I'm breeding I don't actually like there, it takes longer for it to go up to juvenile because I've got to feed it myself when it's a baby until it's juvenile. I can't feed from the trough until it's a juvenile, so I've got to feed it there, but I keep forgetting that. So that's why I have it. The nanny set permanently to do that, even though I don't actually need it right now. Yeah, I'm waiting for yours to breed out, that's what I'm doing. And I can set I'm probably going to move these upstairs now. To be honest, where I had the other activities. Which means you're probably going to see feet going through the ceiling at some point. Which is a bit weird. Could just move it over here actually. Yeah, that would be fine. There's a probably male here and just surround coming around, yeah. I can't believe that with the parasol. What's that? Alright. It's like every time I do that, man. I keep going to escape out the bag. I still haven't learned, but I don't need to. Oh yeah, they put it in there. You know what? I'm gonna put that in there. Can't put that. Never mind. Never mind. You know, we'll just keep poop on our hands or right now, because why not? Right, did you use? Yeah, did. Right, okay, so let's put you in there, right. First we want the male out. Let's put the male right there. Then put the female right there. I'm going to need to get an Argentavis saddle. I need to get him a bit closer. I got Kane in here. Yeah, Kane here, but hold on, just saw it. Right, 300, fiber, hide. saddle. Because you usually want one saddle for a round as well. Why did I do that? Why did I try and put it in my part of the bottom? I don't need to do that. Right. Yeah, I was puzzled there. Why do I have like 26 levels but forgot one single player? Right. Behavior, enable man. Behavior, enable man. Behavior, enable man. Set it to right. So that's 2. So you can see it's not a lot of room, like a longer dino, you've got more room basically to actually surround it. So a Dinosaur basically starts and reaches out over there, so that's the thing there you can do, but that's what I do. Now they do clip into each other and stuff like that, and I've got to go in and get, well, a later point, which you'll see at some point. Right, let's go see where we are in the file points, which are notoriously taking quite a while, I find. Yeah, see, look at the stats we lost there. That one lost a point in health, we're close, but it still lost a point in health, so that's not good enough. Ours and tails here. There's some mail, we don't want a mail right now. So, what are you? Wait, what? Have I got a 2-2? For God's sake, showing you third. Yep, that's right, folk, I just called myself a traitor. I did. Something just happened. 224, 228, right. Man. Right. So the file couriers one, I was looking at here, so nothing else. So that's essentially what you do. And with the Argentavis, like this Argentavis and the original ones, you could actually put them in the Soul Term Destroyer as well, but I tend to like to keep them, but just in case I have to start over again for some reason. So that is something I like to do. I've got my initial breeding pairs in here, and then I'll have my Argent mutations in here. I need a folder for file annotations. I think you are limited on the folders in this. I think, right, file annotations. Eventually I've got the same to do with the Dinosaurs and the Rexes as well, and Neuters as well. Because I don't have army Neuters right now. I've got that to do as well. So we've got quite a bit to do. Which is the reason why at some point we might take a break from this season and then move on to something else for a while at some point, because it takes a long time. I'm still debating about this right this present moment in time. I think this is episode 52 or 53 or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember, but in this episode here, this is where I've been starting to think. About maybe going on like a mid-season break with this at some point and playing something else while I'm doing that. Not another game, playing Ark, but another kind of Ark on it there for a bit. So that would allow me to do the breeding offline and get the mutations and everything up there while I'm doing that. It won't be for a while yet, I don't think anyway. I don't really know, something I'm wondering. So it's something I've been thinking about because of the Soul Terminal. There's another female. Get rid of male. So yeah, it's something I've been thinking about for a while. Maybe you raise up. More X. So you can see once you have the 7 females in the air, it's going to go super fast. This auto breeding thing, which I'm pretty sure the loads of content creators will tell you that. Right, so yeah, I've been thinking about taking a mid-season break there, because these seasons do get very like Story Ark and Mixed Ark, because of the the type of challenge that both of them are and the amount of maps that you're trying to conquer at one time, they're very, very long seasons, so it probably would be a good idea to go on a break at some point there during that, but we'll always return to it to finish it. Like, we're always there, because the honey didn't actually land as well as I would have liked with people, but we kept going with that. And honestly, I think the reason why the honey didn't land well with people is because, quite simply, it didn't land well with me, because I was a bit frustrated. I got frustrated with the taking a lot of females. It's very dramatic pose when we're finished mating it. It's like, finally, what's that thing that, it was, the moment's passed right now. Dip. What's that thing there where you do like that there? Hand moving. I can't remember what that's called. But that's what it was like. It would have been a great joke if I could remember what it was. But I couldn't remember what it was, so the joke is my memory again. Right, so what have we got this time? So this is essentially what I do. I keep going until I basically have what I'm looking for. And essentially that is what we do. As for what I show on the episode on breeding, I don't know. I've never actually really figured out what to do. I think what I'm doing right now, I think you're probably best skipping forward to when I have this complete and I'm showing you that. So who has the saddle right now? You. Also, it's important not to level the dinosaurs as well. But you're being patient with the start for sure. Probably gonna go up there. Okay, we're gonna enable man. And there we go. We got 3 RD's men right now. I don't know, I feel like I should move you over a little bit to there. We'll see. I have a dodo coming down now. I don't want to punch out a dodo, that's just wrong. Well, this is starting out. Right. Yes, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to skip forward until I have this surrounded and we'll report in once where we are with Thylakoids. We'll do that. I think that will be this episode. Then in the future I'll just keep you updated. One thing I'll update you on right now, the marine area is still to be built, I've still to finish that, but I do have 717 wool pieces to go on and play. At some point I just haven't got around to do it, because honestly there's been a lot of personal things going on in my life right now, and I'm working through all that. So I've basically been not working on the game as much there. I think it's been over a week since I recorded an episode. It's been so long since I've recorded an episode. I've never actually went so long without recording an episode for a while. But we have enough to finish that. Yeah, I don't think the amount of wall we have is going to be enough to finish this off. But once it's done, it's done. But at the same time, I can't help but think that at some point in the future, I am going to be moving over to Ark Ascended and I'm going to have to do this again. Unless I decide to build elsewhere. So, I'm like, do I really want to do this now, or do I just want to go so far along and just get on with it? But I started it, so I want to finish it. So I've got that going. Anyway, we're back. We've got the females all gone. We managed to get 7 in. It took a little bit of moving around the side here. We've got them all in here. So far, we still haven't got the Thylakoids, but we've realised that the Thylakoids are taking double the time to breed than the Dinosaurs, so that was always going to take longer. But now, we don't need to keep these females. We're now looking for a mutation. It would be really nice if we could get a mutation right now on one of them. But we're basically looking for all these stats there, but then a +2 green figure instead of a minus red. That is what we're looking for. There. Instead of the minus red there, we're looking for a +2 with the zeros basically on that. That's what we're looking for. But so far, we have not got that. How many females are them? So many females. We're getting nothing but females from them. The only problem here is, while this is going on, These are all making a lot of noise. So we've got basically 7 eggs going quickly every sort of 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know if it's 3 minutes like there. It's 40 seconds like. That one's breeding there. Well, this one isn't even breeding. What the hell? Yeah. Right. It's, I see 220 when it's can breed again basically. And it's constantly always going. That's the single player is a lot longer than that. So with single player disabled is a lot longer. Another thing as well, as you can see, I've been sitting with the level up is available the whole episode. Because I've got 17 levels. But they're actually not levels away. It's because I've got single player enabled, so I've got the 17 levels, which would actually put me all the way up to 110. And that's actually not where I would meant to be. It would actually put me past 105, which is max level. But because I've got the single player enabled, and you get more experience for doing stuff and then with single player and that, so I'm not exactly there. But it just shows you the difference as well, because the Wyvern's got about 13 levels on it or something. Yeah, this Wyvern that I've been using. So not using it too well at the cave menu, but that's 15 levels. So you can see the difference between single player enabled and disabled, which is why I made a big deal of it in the past and on the news when I said I was going to disable it, because I finally realised the big difference between that. Anyway, that is it for this episode. We've got the breeding there. We'll just keep this going until we start getting invitations. When we're actually doing other episodes, single player will be disabled when we're doing taming, so these will be at normal time there, but at times we will come on offline, possibly at times, and basically just let these run while we're doing possibly the wall out there in future. But that is basically breeding right now, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy it, then please like the video. If you'd like to see feature content last one, please subscribe for feature content. And until next time, you'll take care.